Hey there, history buffs. Today I'm diving deep into one of the most riveting periods of the 20th century, the epic clash between the USA and the USSR. First up, the Soviet intervention in Afghanistan from 1979 to 1989. This was a critical moment in the Cold War. The Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan in December 1979, aiming to prop up its struggling communist government. They deployed over 100,000 troops, thinking they'd crush the anti-communist Mujahideen insurgents. But boy, were they in for a surprise. The Mujahideen, backed by the US and other Western powers, fought back fiercely. Armed with advanced weapons from the US, these fighters effectively countered Soviet air power and engaged in guerrilla warfare, inflicting heavy casualties. The conflict turned into a draining stalemate, with neither side able to secure a decisive victory. This war had devastating effects. Millions of Afghans were displaced, seeking refuge in neighboring countries. The Soviet Union, already grappling with economic issues, poured significant resources into this war, further straining its economy. The conflict also damaged the Soviet Union's global standing, exposing the limits of its military might. Now let's switch gears to World War II, where the US and the Soviet Union found themselves on the same side, sort of. Through the Lend-Lease program, the United States provided substantial material aid to the Soviet Union, which was crucial in their fight against Nazi Germany. The Lend-Lease Act, signed by President Franklin D. Roosevelt, allowed the US to supply the Soviets with weapons, vehicles, food, and raw materials. This aid was especially critical during the early years of the war, when the Soviet Union faced severe shortages due to German advances. While Soviet historiography often downplayed this assistance, leaders like Joseph Stalin and Nikita Khrushchev acknowledged its importance. This aid not only bolstered the Soviet war effort, but also helped avert a humanitarian crisis. Food shipments from the US alleviated widespread famine in the Soviet Union, saving countless lives. This complex relationship during World War II showcased a unique cooperation despite ideological differences, driven by the shared goal of defeating Nazi Germany. So there you have it, two fascinating chapters in the saga of US-Soviet relations. From fierce rivalry in Afghanistan to crucial collaboration during World War II, these events shaped the course of history. Keep exploring, stay curious, and until next time, keep diving into the past.